Welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Barbara and I'm a French artist, and today I'd like to share with you a sketchbook tour. So I started this sketchbook the 29th of July of 2021 and I finished it last year the 16th of July in 2024. This is what I call an ugly sketchbook. It's a sketchbook where there is random sketches, swatches, as well as stuff a bit more finished, but no, mostly it's just random stuff. But I like many of the stuff inside of it, so I really wanted to share it with you. On the front there is a sticker that was in my shop before, and I make you shaking, and a sticker from an artist called Mrs. Butter D. This is, by the way, a Royal Talens creation sketchbook, Art Creation Sketchbook in the shade Coral. So my first page was to try watercolor on it, and this kind of piece, if I dare to say, requires many layers and also a lot of water, and as you can see, it handled it pretty well. So this way I knew that I could use watercolor inside of it. At first I wanted to use it as an illustrated diary after following a video about illustrating your days, like making daily illustration about your day, stuff that you see, things in your bag, stuff like that. But as you'll see, I skipped it pretty fast. So here was what was in my bag, what am I grateful for, stuff that I ate the day before. It was a day with family, so we ate a lot, and so there was many things to draw, which was pretty nice. What I had, a little comic of what I had done this day, waiting for a package, what I used in the shower today, my Christmas gifts, and then it stopped. I gave up after 6 days or something like that of trying to do whatever. Then we go into some blobs that I filled with butt shapes. Swatches of Artistro fine tip markers. Plot twist, I've thrown all of them away. They became dry AF, unusable, unsavable, don't recommend. Then we have a little swatching thing made with these markers. Then I have the Brut Funer macaroon colors, so it was only pastel colors. Then there was swatches for the marker from Artix. They still work really well, bought them at the exact same time as these ones, and I really like some of the colors. Some sketches swatching some inks that I had bought this day. This one is an ink by Herbin. It's the, I have it under my desk, Tropical Corail des Tropiques, so tropical coral, I guess, and it's a color that I really like. Some more swatches of Arteza coloring colored pencils, and yeah, I've made some tests, so some blending tests, random drawings, more blending, but this time from light to dark. And I think that if you don't plan on using coloring pencil on top of something else, especially light on dark, I think these color pencils are amazing. They are extremely smooth, and I like using them for sketching or small colored drawing. More swatches from Arteza Gouache. It was a palette of pastels that I had received from my in-laws for Christmas. some random drawings made with markers, Stabilo markers, you know. Some paint mixing with a little painting on the right. These I think were made with leftover paints that I had, which explains the very random color palettes, because why pick colors when you can use all of them, right? A little random pattern. I don't like the color I used, especially this one, but I think drawing patterns like this is really fun. Then this was for a name, I think is FIFA or something like that, and she makes a challenge where you draw mushroom dailies. So I couldn't do it daily, but I've picked all the names and I've done them at my own pace with Neocolor True. So here we go for many mushrooms. I really like many of the one I've made. I really like this one. I really like this one on black. This one is my favorite, I think, for the colors. Once again, pale baby blue with this green, this minty green, Mara sheet green. I love this color so much, it's so pretty. More and more mushrooms. I love vibrant color in general. This one looks like a uterus. I really like this one with the little pastel bubbles. More and more mushrooms. I've put paper between each sheet every time because, as you can see, it transfers a lot. Yeah, I really liked using the Neocolor True. Now I think we're almost at the middle of the sketchbook. Once again, these were made with leftover paints, and I've just tried to make something on top. Little white sketches on some leftover paint backgrounds. These were the sketches for my miniature on my Instagram account. A little cactus. Some Christmas stuff made with leftover paints once again. These are stickers that were on my water bottle, but they've lost their protective cover, so I just put them in my sketchbook. More Christmas stuff. Neocolor True. Random IDs that I'm going to make for sure of notepads. I'm going to just hide the few pages there because it's an ID of a book that I've had, and yeah, I hope that one day I'll make it. Some random swatches and drawing on top, ugly pages, some sketches. I really like this buddy. I love bubble, puffy, how do you call that in English? Puffy fish. Some swatches of oil pastels that I had bought my first one, but as you can see it was terrible quality one. Some hand drawing swatches, and then this was made with the book where you have IDs and stuff. I will show it to you next week. and it was taking a quote and illustrating it, and it was "It's up to you." I like this one because I like the color scheme of it. Then I've made an apple with colored pencils using different techniques, shadings, scribbles, continuous lines, and stippling, and I really like the scribble one. I think it's my favorite one. Do you have a favorite? Like, which one do you think is the best of the four? I mean, to your opinion. Then there's a bunch of drawings made with continuous lines. It's a technique that I really like. I think the results are always looking so good. Like this fish, I love it. The plant, I love it too. And I've tried to do it with different materials. So a rainbow pencil, a graphite one, a normal pen, marker, Neocolor True, I guess, another big marker, I think like the brush pens like this. Then I've made some houses with paper collage. I was really experimenting. I really wanted to finish the sketchbook and I really needed to create something. Tiny little pencil drawing. I like this little crab. He's a very cutie. And these drawings after that are made without looking at the paper, only look at the drawing. And in the end we have something, it's very like not in the right direction, but it's still better, like the eyes are at the place of the eyes, you know. Then we have some shape drawings, that face, some random drawings. I love making little flowers, drawing people. These were made with the Tombow, I think. Some collage, ugly ones. I really like this spread. Once again, pinky, coral, minty, blue, very pale blue. I like this landscape and I like this cat. Ugly fancies. Drawing some art supplies. For example, for this I've used one of the Arteza colored pencils, the indigo one, and I really had pleasure to do it. They're really glide on the paper. Some mandala kind of things. This buddy, I love him. Look at this face. Isn't it so friendly? It's super cute. I love him. Some oh my god, coquillage in French, shells in English, I think, seashells. I really like this one too. I love very loose landscapes, but usually I'm not satisfied with mine. But for this one and the other one, I was pretty satisfied. I like how the result looks like, and once again, I think it's the color theme that does everything. Trying different way to draw trees, including a poopy one. Very loose landscape in 1 minute. Random marker drawings. I really like this spread made with only one color, well, two because they're with the eyes, and I'm really happy of how I managed to block the shapes, including for this one, but especially for this one because I think it's my favorite squirrel I've ever made, and I think he's very cute. Some blind lines, some leaves, more blind lines, a little landscape, a cake. I don't remember what I was doing there. Some more blobs to fill. Look at this cutie. Another pattern of flowers. And that's it. That's the end of it. There is some drawing ideas in case you're looking for ideas to draw stuff, and some ideas of daily drawing about your day. And yeah, that's it for this one. I really recommend it and I liked it so much that of course I bought and started other one. And so yeah, I really hope that you like this one, and see you next week. I will show you my favorite art books. Have a nice day, have a nice week, and see you next time. Bye!